Hey everyone, so this is going to be a really quick eyebrow tutorial. I get a lot of questions on how I do my brows and how I fill them in, and this is just a quick tutorial on how I do that. So I'm just going to show you guys real quick what I use. I first take a NYX pencil, and this is what it is. It's just a NYX retractable pencil, not one that you have to sharpen, and this one is in dark brown. And I like to take a color that's not the same as my hair, like a little bit lighter, just because I don't like really harsh brows. So that's what I use. And before I do anything, I will prime my entire face. Right now I'm using MAC strobe cream. It's a little sample size, but that's what I'm using before I do anything else. So I'm just putting that on my face. Or I'll use that baby skin right over the pores next to my nose, just because I get really huge pores there, but it's not really good for oily skin, so I wouldn't recommend on the whole face. And then I'll take that NYX pencil and trace the bottom of my brow. This is just the mirror that I'm using for my palette. I'll trace the bottom of my brow all the way to the end. See there? Trace the bottom all the way to the end. And then once I do that, I will trace the top of my brow, but with a very light hand, not too heavy. And then connect them at the end, and then fill in my brow right there where it's like sparse, just like 2/3 of my brow, not all the way through. Once I've filled in my brows, I take this Coastal Scents brush. It's a really skinny, small, angled brush. And I'll also take a spoolie for blending the eyebrow, just so they're not so harsh. So I'll take this small angled brush, and then I'll kind of like finish filling in with that color, whatever's on my brow. Just make sure it's all the way through, and then I'll blend that front part of my brow with it, and then I'll blend the bottom line upwards, and then just finish filling in whatever's left. I don't take any extra product on the brush, just whatever was on my brow, and use it to fill in the front lightly. Now I'm just going to take that spoolie and blend out my brow, but I'm not going to blend too much on the end just because I don't want it to be too light. I want it to be darker at the end of my brow. Here I'm going to take a NYX base. This is a skin tone colored base, and I'm just going to use a flat brush. This is from RealTechniques, and it's actually a foundation brush, but I like to use it to blend out any concealer or apply any base. And I'm just going to use this, dip it in the base. Don't get too much product on your brush, because then it's hard to work with once you have a lot of product on your eye. And just clean up the underneath of your brow. And first I put it on there nice and neat, and then I will take my ring finger and blend that out, just because it warms it up and it makes everything easier to blend together. And then whatever's left on my brush, I'm going to put it on my eye, just because it'll give you a fresh, clean canvas, and get rid of any darkness or any, if you have veins, get rid of that, and it'll give you a fresh canvas to put eyeshadows on. So here I'm just going to take a skin tone colored concealer from LA Girl. This is really good to use under your foundation to conceal any dark spots or to clean up your eyebrows, and that's what I'm using. I'm just using a small amount. Again, don't put too much product, because then you'll have so much that you won't know what to do with it. And I'm going to take that same flat brush that I used to put the base on my eye. Here goes the concealer. I'm just going to use that flat brush that I used to put the base on my eye to blend out the top of that concealer. Blend that out, and then I'll go in and use my finger again, just because I'm more precise. And that's the end of my tutorial. I hope this was helpful, just one product. That's the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask.